Coming up on By the Book, join host Dorothy Spalding and today's leading authors with in-depth interviews, stories, and discussions, offering unique insight into the authors, their influences, and their latest works. Tune in today as Dorothy welcomes Michelle McKinney Hammond. Be sure to watch By the Book.
It's great.
How did you do it?
By the Book.
Where did you find that?
Did you see By the Book?
Yeah, it's a great show. By the Book.
New releases and authors?
I thought it was a great read.
I think I'm going to buy the book.
It's the best.
Did you get it?
You should.
Do it by the book.
The best authors.
New releases.
Let's watch.
By the Book.
Welcome to By the Book, and I am your host, Dorothy Spalding, and I've got somebody that's everybody's favorite.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You are! Michelle McKinney Hammond, and I'll tell you something, she's always writing books. But you know, the first one I've ever had with her just blew me away, and every year I say something, but I just can't. I want to know, did you find that man yet? Did you catch that bus yet?
You know what? I'm not looking for him, and a couple of folks have tried to get on, you know, and catch me, but I'm still moving.
You're still moving?
I'm still moving. I haven't slowed down yet.
Well, tell me what's been going on in your life.
Ooh, honey, that would take more than the show.
Well, tell me something. I haven't seen you for a year.
Well, I've been doing a lot of things. I've been writing, still writing. I'm actually getting ready to do a new Bible series with teaching tapes and everything, so I'm really excited about that. I just had another book come out called Devonomics, How to Still Be Fabulous When You're Broke, because of course we have all been going through financially and on different levels. So I addressed that and shared my own story. I've been...
Were you broke?
Yes, I lost a lot of things, and I'm short selling my home, and so I'm going through with the rest of the folk.
So you're writing all this stuff?
I'm writing all this stuff out. You know, I believe that our tests are supposed to be testimonies instead of moaning about them. Don't moan about the test, get a testimony.
That's it.
You know, so I've been doing that. I've been setting up Diva University to go around and train women on how to be God's best with divine inspiration for a victorious attitude. So I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm getting my certification for coaching so that I'll be available for coaching people. So there's been a lot going on.
Coaching in?
Whatever area they need me in. Yeah, life coaching, living, loving, and overcoming. That's it.
And conferences?
Conferences. I'm going to be doing Diva Days around the country for different churches. I've established a program that helps the church make money, and they get a prepackaged conference in a box. So all they have to do is get their women to show up, and my team comes in and does everything else. So,
well, you've been busy.
I have been very busy.
No time for a man in
Not
your
yet,
life.
but I have great men in my life who are wonderful, so I don't feel that void the way some people do. I have great friends and big brothers and protective seers, and you know,
they take care of you.
They take care of me.
Well,
they show
that's all
up.
you need.
Yeah,
Someone
yeah.
take care of you.
Exactly. You know, and then I got the 3 dogs. That's enough. You know.
3 dogs. And what kind of dogs do you have?
I have Shih Tzus.
Shih Tzus.
Milan, Matisse, and Micah. So we have a good time. It's a lot of fun around my house, and everyone goes away and buys a dog after they leave my house. So I say that my dogs are doggy evangelists.
Yes, they
so
are.
I'm studying how they win people over for dog kingdom, you know.
Yeah. There'll be another book coming out.
Right. Well, there is one, Lessons from a Girl's Best Friend. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, lessons. You know, there was once a movie about a girl's best friend, meaning and how to treat your favorite pet is what it was.
Oh.
And she'd learn, and I'll give you this because you could rewrite it. Someone needs to rewrite it. But how to treat a man after learning from a dog.
That's true.
How you stroke a dog, and he'll do anything for you.
That's very, very true.
You praise a dog, and he'll just come running.
That's right. They live for praise. That's true. That's very true.
So you could do that.
That's a good idea.
I hope you do.
Because I did it on the vantage point of the things I've learned about God from my dogs. You know, just the depths of faithfulness and obedience and consistency and things like that. So, but that's a good take because it's very true. There's a lot to be learned about relationship from your animals, who will give you the purest form of love without any conditions.
That's exactly right. Well, now you've written another book.
Yes.
And this one here is single-minded devotion. Tell me about it.
Well, Harvest House, we're just honeys, just love them as a family.
Well, they love you.
I love them. They're great people. And they're always encouraging me to stretch. And they said, you haven't done a devotional for singles yet. Have you thought about it? And I said, well, I guess you're asking me to think about it now, right?
Yeah.
And so I sat down, I thought about it because there is something to be said for getting in the Word every day, taking that moment with God, first thing in the morning, whenever works for you. I'm not insistent on when you do it, just that you do it. To just center your soul in what is true and what is perfect and what is of praise and honor and excellence. He tells us to think on these things, and I think that our world is so busy and we're pressed on every side by so many things that we have to remember what is true. So basically, single-minded devotion are really a collection of devotional moments that I've had with God on different issues concerning being single, concerning being called to be what God created me to be. So actually, anybody could read the book, whether they were married or single. But just the promises of God, what He expects from us, how to get through life successfully, how to anchor ourselves in the truth so that when those moments come where life raises questions, we have the right answers and are not reacting on falsehoods. So basically, it's reflections for the journey of every day.
Sometimes we just get caught up with the trials of the day.
Yes.
But if we do what you said, we start out with what you said, our day goes so much smoother, doesn't it?
It's true.
Just spending time with Him.
It is. I've been doing the Bible in a year this year, and I've attempted in other years, but not done as well as I would like to. And I've gotten consistent with it this time.
It's fun, isn't it?
It's amazing because the translation I have is the New Living Translation, which is very conversational. And it's juicy. It's like reading a novel every day, And then for me, the hugeness of God has come to me in a different way this time because looking at the Old Testament, the New Testament, a Psalm, and then a proverb every day, and seeing the parallels. Lately I've been where David is king, but he's not king yet, and he's running from Saul, but he knows who he is, but he can't really manifest who he is yet. And then parallel to that, Jesus, it's not his time yet, and it's just amazing. The parallel, and about the time when David becomes king is when Jesus is revealed for who he is. And I said, wow.
I mean, look at God. All timing, perfect. I love it. I was reading during some really hard times, areas that you would think, Jeremiah.
Yeah.
But how did I end up there then?
Right.
But it's like He put me there then.
Right.
It's amazing how He leads us.
It's true. And it was exactly at the time when I was feeling impatient about my own life and where I was going and why hasn't this happened yet? That has happened yet. And so it was a reminder of God's timing and also the process of us becoming, so that when we get to that place, we're able to maintain and sustain the blessings of God. And so in the devotional, it's those types of sound bites for you on a daily basis of everything from our wrestle with purity to feeling alone to purpose. I go through all the different questions that we ask ourselves as single people and the answers that God gives through His Word.
A lot of single girls in the church that are older are not living pure lives.
No, they're not.
And they go to church every Sunday.
Yeah.
What about that?
Well, something hasn't clicked in yet. I think that it's impossible to live a pure life if you're not wholeheartedly and purely devoted to God. You have to be in love with Him to be able to keep yourself for Him, because that's what makes us faithful even in human relationship. And so